Hi friends, how are you all? Welcome back to Soulful Knowledge. In my channel, I'm making videos regarding Kundalini Awakening and Spiritual Awakening. If you're interested, you can check my channel. Plus, I'm making in two languages, in Tamil as well as in English. So if you wanted to check only in English version, you can check my playlist. Today, I'm going to tell about Wu Wei. It's a Chinese concept. Wu Wei tells about the effortless flow in our life. Already I've explained about this concept in my previous video. You can check that. Today I'm going to tell how to bring this Wu Wei, how to make our life effortless so that we can navigate through our life effortlessly. With some intelligence and with some knowledge, we need to change ourselves so that we can actually adjust our timeline, that we can flow our life effortlessly. So please be with me till the end so that you will understand the whole picture what I'm trying to tell. Wu Wei is a Chinese concept and it is like an effortless flow in our life. For example, it's like a river flow only. Already the river passage is there and there is a current flowing in that river. So there is a force happening in that water. So this nature, we are also inside this nature. This whole universe as a force, it is operating in a particular force. We are actually living inside this force only. We should understand this force and incorporate ourselves and adapt to this force so that we can actually easily navigate with this throughout our life. So what and all we need to know, few knowledges and few things we need to change. So those things only I'm going to tell. So first thing we should understand is, even before getting into that river passage, actually swim and to reach the shore, we should understand one thing. We should understand whether this river is taking us to the shore or this river is leading to a path where we are going to fall into some waterfall or some pit. So there can be many ways for this river passage. Either it can go to the shore, take us to the shore, or it can go to some waterfall. So if we take the wrong passage, we may actually die, hurt ourselves. That's why before entering into the Wu Wei concept, before adapting to the Wu Wei concept, we should actually understand which passage to take in. So the same thing is applied to us. We should understand our mind whether it is in positive or in negative, because this universe will always guide us in both ways, in construction, in destruction. This universe works in a formula only. If you like to be in construction mode, it will give you some positive things and it will help you and it will bring you up in this society, in this world. But if you are in negative mode, it is a destruction pattern and universe will understand those energies and it will think that you wanted to destroy yourself and continuously it will give that destruction only in your life. This universe does not have emotion. It goes in frequencies and formula. It will understand your frequency and it will give you what you require only. You should understand your mindset, whether it is positive or it's in negative. If your mindset is actually negative, how it will be is, always you'll be in sad and depression. Always you will not like to mingle with others. You will be in so much of hatred. You will not have any confidence to do. Always you will be willing to quit things. You will not able to change yourself. You don't like to change yourself. You will have so much of ego, grudge, hatred, jealousy. All these things you will have in your mind. So one thing is, you will never accept your fault. Only if we accept our fault is we can change ourselves. So that if we never accept our fault, we're not going to change ourselves. We'll be very stubborn. We'll be very lazy. So all these things are the negative aspects. What are the positive thing? Positive thing is, always you're willing to change yourself. You have so much of confidence. You're happy and enthusiastic. You're willing to actually do something new every day. You're willing to learn things. So you have the happiness in your heart and mind. So all these things are the positive emotions. There are so many positive and negative emotions also. Everyone should understand that what are the mindset we are having. If it is positive, you can actually continue with that track. But if it is negative, you need to change that track. You need to come to a positive mindset. So Wu Wei actually tells us to do things in your interest, how your mind takes, how your force takes you. Only if our subconscious mind is tuned with that, our interest will be created. If your subconscious mind in a negative mode, our interest will be completely in a negative mode only. So many of them are asking me that if I guide them to do yoga, many of them are telling me that their mind is not allowing them to do yoga. They're telling that they have to go according to their mind. So this is one wrong conception. Our mind can be guiding us in positive way or in negative way also. Wu Wei actually tells us to go according to our interest only, but the interest should be in a positive way. You cannot take a negative interest and go in that way. So first thing we should understand this, we should change our subconscious mind patterns to a positive track. Only then you're going to jump into that river and take that flow. This is the first step you need to change. If it's in positive, you can go along. If it's negative, you need to change. The second thing is our mindset. You should actually be in present mindset. It is actually very difficult to concentrate ourselves in our present. Always we'll be focusing in our future or we'll be in our past because of procrastination, because we don't do things at the right time. This is the very important thing we should understand. Because of the procrastination in our life, always we are delaying things, always we are pushing the things to the edge. So spontaneous is very important, but planning is also is very important in our life. Always we are trying to procrastinate things, we are pushing things to the end. So if you do that, you're actually collapsing the timeline. Everything we have to be in the present. If you don't do things correctly in the past, it will continuously be in your thoughts, so you cannot focus in your present. If you're not able to let go that past, so past may be our emotions like good things or bad things. So either good or bad, the both things will be in our past, but we're not able to let go of those things, our past. If we are not learning to let go of our past, if you're not focusing in the present, we are not able to make a future for us, so that you will be afraid of the future. So this is very important to be in present. For example, so every day we have a timeline. Morning we'll get up, we'll bath, we'll take breakfast, we'll actually cook, we'll go for work in school, in college. So every day we have a specific timeline to do each things in our life. But if you're not focusing in the present, what will happen is when you're at home, you will be continuously thinking about the things happening in your office, in school, or in college. So when you go to office, you will be start thinking about the things happening at your home. You will not focus things at the present. It is very important to be in present. So this adjustment of timeline is very important, so that you should adjust your timeline and focus in your present. Past is past. Past is not real. It is just a thing happening in your mind. It is just an imagination. Future is not yet has happened. It is also not real. So only thing you have is present. If you are focusing your present, you can actually forgive your past and forget your past. You can actually rewrite your future. That's why it is very important to be in present. Two things are very important. First thing is positive attitude. Second thing is being in present. The third thing is you should actually understand to let go of things. You cannot be holding things about your past. Attachment is a main thing which will not allow us to flow effortlessly in our life. Attachment may be like many things. Maybe you are attached to your money, to your partners, lovers, to your properties, to your family members, maybe anything. Sometimes you can be attached, but after some time you need to let go of things, so that only you can have that flow in your life. For example, if you take the same river passage, there are so much of rocks in that river. So much of rocks will be placed in that river. And these rocks, each rock represent each type of attachment. Let it be like money attachment, like pleasure attachment, lovers or partners, or property attachment, materialistic things, career attachment, your family attachment, everything will be there as a rock in that river. When you're actually trying to flow through that river, only 2 steps you would have been taken in that river. You'll find a big rock in that river, and thinking about the future, you will hold tightly in that river. You will hold tightly in that rock. You will not let go about that rock. Maybe it's money. You will not let go about that money. The whole life you'll be catching that rock. You would not have even crossed 2 steps in that river passage, and you will not actually experience the rest of the river you're going to pass through. Whole life will be gone. Again you will be born again, and again you will take the next few steps, and again you will land in another rock. Maybe it's career or partner. You will catch hold of that rock again. You will have some experience. Then you will take another lifetime. So each attachment takes lifetime to actually flow through that river passage. We should understand that this attachment is only for some time. After that, you should learn to let go of this attachment. Every time this universe changes your passage, you should understand to change the passage. You should understand, let go of that attachments. Then only you can freely flow to the river. And at the end, only that spirituality. The spirituality is the shore. If you know about the shore, you need to let go of the attachment so that you can freely flow and reach that shore. The fourth is, you should not take any decision in your life based on materialistic desires, based on ego, grudge, jealousy. So if you take the decision based on this, what will happen is, so much of effort you need to put in your life, all these attachments. So this universe will give us so much of multiple opportunities in our life to choose the exact path, to the free flow and the effortless path. We should not choose any decision based on our materialistic desires or egos or pleasures. So all these things will actually reroute our passage to an hard work way. So it will not be an effortless way. So all these are attachments, and you will take a different passage, and again you have to come to this line only. The fourth point is, you should not take any decision based on materialistic desires or egos or any pleasures or any grudge, jealousy. So it will lead to a difficult path. So if you need an effortless flow in your life, you should understand to make decision without these attachments. The fifth point is patience. Patience is very important, and you should be alert also. So the universe calculates your track and calculates your timeline, and exactly on the right time it will give you opportunity. So till then you should have so much of patience in your life, and patience should not lead you into laziness. It should actually, you should be alert, and also you should be in patience, so that you will understand what you wanted in your life. If you know your goal and if you know your destination, you will exactly know what to take in your life. Till then you need to have patience in your life, and alertness also required. So when the opportunity comes, you can actually grab that opportunity. The sixth point is, you should understand that universe only knows everything. We should understand that we are not the force. Universe is the force. We do not know anything. Universe is only giving us that passage to flow through. So we should accept that we don't know anything in this world. Only universe knows. That surrenderance is very important. If you surrender only, you will actually understand the free flow in your life. You will do what universe is telling you to do. That will be the exact purpose in your life. The seventh one is acceptance and change. Change is very important, because this universe will actually turn your passage. It will take to a different passage, a different lifetime. All throughout the lifetime, our life will not be the same. One time we will be enjoying so much, another time we put some effort and work something in our life. So always this universe will change our passage. We should be ready to accept our change, and we should learn that change. If we are struck with the attachment in our past lives, we will not actually accept the new change which is coming to our life. So if one door closes, another door opens. This we should accept. We should accept that everything changes in this universe. Even our timeline will change, our passage will change. We should understand to accept the change. So the eighth point is consistency. Consistency is very important in our life, because when we are flowing freely to this passage, we'll always be deviating the different passages in our life. So much of destruction will be coming in our life. So all these rocks are which is in river are coming to actually block our passage. So we should be consistent enough. If we are diverting a passage, we should actually come towards that goal, come towards that timeline, so that we can achieve our goal and destination. There will be so much of break in our life. Please do take some break. Break only should be taken. You should not quit that destination or quit that goal. You should take that break so that you will reach your destination. So another thing is, you should know which is your correct goal and destination. Which is meant for you will come for you. It will search and come for you. The universe will give you the opportunity. Understand something. Wu Wei is a concept which teaches you that stay in your place. Universe will come and give you the opportunity, and grab that opportunity. This is the easiest way to flow. If you go around to search for the opportunity and catch on something which is not necessary for your life, which is not meant for your life, if you are going to not let go about that, you are going to be struggling in your life, and you are going to put so much of effort to actually make that happen in your life. Instead of that, when universe is going to give you few things, take hold of that. That is only going to be a purpose in your life, and that will be very easy in your life to go through that passage. So one thing you should understand, that everything, if you're going to do with interest only, it is an effortless flow in your life. So you should change your subconscious mind to the right path to bring that interest, and you should freely flow in your life to reach your goal. If you take any decisions in ego, if you're going to do things in ego, it is going to be an hard work only. That will not going to be as an interest. So this is the points I've explained you about today. So all the points is, first thing is, we have to be in positive. Check your mindset, change your subconscious mind. So this I'll explain in my future, how to train your subconscious mind positively in my future videos. So next is, you have to be in present. So change your, so adjust your timeline to your present time. Next thing is, you need to let go of things. Do not have attachment. Attachment may be there for some time, because to take some rest, to learn few things, you need to have some attachment. But so after that, you must be able to let go of that attachment. So next thing is, you should not take any decisions in your materialistic desires, ego, lust, jealousy. So all these things you should not take the decisions, because it will lead to a different path. Again, you have to come to the same path. So the fifth thing is, you should have patience, and you should be alert. You should not be lazy. You should be alert. When opportunity comes in, you should know to grab the opportunity. So the sixth is, you should understand that you don't know anything. You should be in a learning mode to learn everything. What universe gives you, you should learn. Universe may change the patterns. You should able to learn things. For that, you should know that we don't know anything. Universe is only teaching us. If you think if you know everything, that's a full stop. You're not going to learn anything after that. So the seventh thing is acceptance for the change. We should actually accept the different patterns in our life, and we should change ourselves. If one door closes, maybe let your partner or lover, that door, if that door closes, the career door will open. If the career door closes, your family life and other things will open. So each passage and each phase in your life is something the universe will give you. You should actually know what universe is currently giving you. That is only very important to understand the flow of life. So something you have to do. Either you have to focus in your family life, or you have to focus in your career, or something else will be there. So if you're not doing anything, that is the problem. If you're not even moving yourself from finding interest of anything, that will be the issue, and that will be the problem. That will not lead you to the destination. So the eighth thing is consistency. So even though you are taking that passage going in a free flow, there will be so much of disturbance on your passage. It's like this rocks in this river. you will be diverting the route, but consistently you should come to that timeline so that you can reach your destination. So if you follow all these points, definitely you will see a flow of pattern and you will have a effortless living in your life. I had this Wu Wei in my life because I did not take any decision in my life based on my materialistic desires and ego. So that's why for some extent I had a good effortless passage in my life. And for mainly I learned this after starting this YouTube channel, because initially when I started this channel I was in an force, I was pushing myself because I had so much of knowledge with me, I need to share all this information, so I was pushing myself to make videos every day. But this universe taught me that will not work out, because we cannot push our destination, everything is will work only at that right time. So more than the destination, our journey is very important. If you push ourselves to the journey, we'll be far ahead from our what universe is trying to give us. So we need to wait patiently, and we need to actually do things correctly on that time. We should not push things. So be patient, take things relaxedly. And even if I'm diverting, so that be so much of break in my this YouTube channel also, disturbances, so much of things will happen in my life, I'll take the break. So there's, you should not worry to take the break. The only thing is you can take the break, you cannot quit, because if once you understand this is your goal, this is your destination, you cannot quit. You should be consistent enough to come back to that same work and same passage so that you can reach your destination. So this is about my life, in my life experience, how I learned Wu Wei in my life. So I'm not pushing through my life. If I wanted to take some break, I'm trying to take the break. So okay friends, now you would have understood Wu Wei concept. Thanks for watching. So this is Shobna. Bye from Soulful Knowledge.